first event is a vertical jump, a measure of lower body explosive power. Watch this demonstration. Stand under the vertex and reach up as high as you can with one arm. The instructor will adjust the frame to mark your standing reach. Take one step back with either foot, then step forward and jump, hitting the highest vane you can reach, or you may jump from both feet without taking a step. Your score is the difference between your standing and jumping reach. You will be recorded to the nearest half inch. You will have 3 attempts for this event. The second event is a 1 repetition maximum bench press, a measure of the amount of force the upper body can generate. Upper body muscular strength is important in performing tasks such as lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, and in use of force situations. You will first warm up by performing 3 to 5 repetitions with a light weight. If you don't know how much you should warm up with, we suggest that women press the bar and men approximately half their body weight. After the warm-up, you will be given successively heavier weights until you cannot push the bar. Watch this demonstration. Lie on the bench with your feet flat on the floor. If your feet do not reach the floor, use one of these pegs. Be sure your back is flat against the bench. You may receive a lift-off, or you may remove the bar from the uprights by yourself. Lower the bar until it is just touching your chest and hold it in this position. The instructor will say, "Ready, lift." This will be conducted in a 1-2 cadence. On the command lift, push the weight up to arm's length, exhaling as you perform the movement. The spotters will not touch the bar if it stalls on the way up. They will take the bar if the bar begins to move downward or if you ask them to take it from you. You should reach your maximum in approximately 5 attempts. The third event is the Illinois Agility Run, a measure of the coordinated movement and speed. Agility is important for performing tasks requiring quick movements around obstacles. Watch this demonstration. You will start in the prone position with the tips of your fingers behind the starting line. Your head may be forward of the starting line. When the instructor says go, stand up and sprint to the far cone. Place 1 foot past the cone and sprint back to the starting line. Make a left turn around the first cone and then zigzag in a figure 8 fashion around the 4 cones and zigzag back to the starting line. Turn around the first cone and sprint to the other cone and back 1 more time. If you knock over a cone, miss a turn, or fail to pass the cone when turning, the instructor will stop you and return you to the end of the line for a restart. Your score is the time it takes you to complete the run and will be recorded to the nearest tenth of a second. The clock will stop when any part of your body crosses the finish line. You'll have 2 trials for this event. The fourth event is a 300-meter run, a measure of anaerobic capacity, an important area for performing short, intense bursts of effort, such as running backups, foot pursuits, and other tasks. You will start here, and at the command go, run as fast as possible to the cone. You must complete the run without help. Your score is the time it takes you to complete the course. The fifth event is the maximum push-up, a measure of the muscular endurance of the upper body, chest, shoulders, and triceps. It is an important area for many tasks such as use of force, lifting, carrying, and pushing. Watch this demonstration. Looking straight ahead, assume the front leaning rest position by placing your hands on the surface just outside a straight line down from the shoulders. The back, buttocks, and legs must be in a generally straight line from the head to the heels. The feet may be together or up to 12 inches apart. When the instructor says go, lower your body by bending the elbows until the tops of the upper arms, shoulders, and lower back are aligned and parallel to the ground. Return to the starting position by locking your elbows. This constitutes 1 repetition. You can reposition your hands by sliding them, but you cannot lift them from the mat. If you do not keep your body relatively straight, or lock out your elbows, or if you arch your back, you will receive a warning. For any subsequent violations, the repetition will not count. There is no time limit. Do as many correct repetitions as possible. Your score is the number of correct push-ups. The last and 6th fitness test is the 1.5-mile run, a measure of the cardiovascular endurance or aerobic power. Cardiovascular endurance is important for running pursuits, backups, and use of force situations lasting more than 2 minutes. You will line up behind the starting line. At the command go, start running at a sub-maximal pace. To complete the run, you will run 6 laps around the quarter-mile track. Your goal is to complete the 1.5 miles in as fast a time as you can. As you complete each lap, your time and number of laps to go will be announced. You may walk, but try to keep running for the entire distance. You may run alongside another runner to help with the pace, but you may not physically assist or be assisted by another runner. After the run, do not sit down or stand still, but walk slowly back to the parking lot.